In this episode of the Grave Raider, I transform into Lara Croft from Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. Stay tuned until the end to watch how my transformation comes together. Why, hello there and welcome back. I have received so many requests to make more cosplay related episodes, and you'll be pleased to know I listened and here I am. If you at all have any suggestions of future episodes you wish to see, or perhaps you have a question, or maybe you simply want to say hello, feel free to comment. I always love to hear from you. Now tonight I said I shall be transforming into Angel of Darkness Lara, but I would like to further clarify that this is my own version of how I see her. This is not at all supposed to be game accurate. After all, she is made out of pixels, so it would be most difficult to achieve that exact look unless I was made into the game, but one can only dream. So this is merely if I was Lara, how would I look? Continuing on, this game came out in 2003. Early 2000s looks still had certain aspects of the 90s, not to mention this version of Lara was considered to be the gothic and edgy version, so I went with a glam 90s gothic grunge look. And I say glam because, let's face it, actual grunge wasn't called that for no reason. The grunge makeup you saw someone wear back then was probably the exact same makeup they had applied 3 days prior. As you just saw, I applied some gel to my waterline and roughly blended it out around my eyes. As I was doing this, I did consider making my eyes completely black and smoking it out to make it look a pinch more on the gothic side, but Lara is known for her signature brown makeup and I did not want to take that away. Instead, I applied a dark brown eyeshadow on my lids and blended it out with a lighter brown shade up to my eyebrow, keeping the look both dark and iconic. The black around my eyes was not strong enough for my taste, so throughout this episode I do apply more as I see fit. By the way, if you are curious as to what products I use in this episode, they shall be listed within the description, but feel free to comment below if there's anything specific you would like to know. But please note that some of the makeup used here is unfortunately now discontinued, so you may have to find it online. For her eyes, I did my best to steer clear of any glitter or harsh highlighter. I wanted the eyes to be very matte, but then I did feel the eyes were missing a touch, so I applied a white pencil to the inner corners of my eyes and on my brow bone, before blending it out and applying a light cream eyeshadow on top to act as highlighter. I think this step really added the finishing touch to the eyes. Here I am applying more eyeliner as I said I would. I like to apply a very thin layer of liquid liner to my lash line and do not wring it out. Doing this and then applying mascara gives the illusion of false lashes. This is not really a cosplay thing, but merely my own makeup tip. I do this almost every time I wear makeup and I thought I'd share it as I always receive compliments on my lashes. Next, I shall apply my concealer under my eyes before blending it out with a soft brush of choice. I do the same with any dark blemishes, but this time I'm going to simply use a clean index finger. Afterwards, I shall take a foundation brush and apply my matte foundation around my eyebrows before going over the rest of my face and neck with a makeup sponge. while I was filming this, my girlfriend tried to have a word with me. He's been ever so chatty lately. Let's hear what he has to say. My, what a wonderful set of lungs he has. I think it's most clear he wanted to be in this episode. But moving on. After I was pleased with my foundation, I went in one last time to finish up my eyes. I further blended out the black eyeshadow before applying a generous amount of mascara to my lower lashes. Since I'm bombarded with ladies asking what mascara I use, I'm just going to say it in the episode. This is the one and only mascara I use. This is by Avon. It is called the Legendary Lengths Mascara in the shade Blackest Black. Can't get any more goth than that, can you? For the base, I wanted to keep it as plain as possible as to make the eyes stand out, so no contour, no blusher, but I did lightly dust a small amount of bronzer to my face before going over everything with my powder of choice. I also added a touch of soft highlighter to both the bridge and tip of my nose, as this is my own personal preference of what I believe suits me. Lastly, there's no way this could possibly be a Lara look without her iconic brown lipstick, and brown lipstick just so happens to be my favourite, so there were oh so many shades to choose from. Eventually, staying with the 90s theme I spoke of earlier, I went with a combo of a brown lip liner followed by a lighter shade of lipstick in the middle. Random fact about me, growing up I never knew anyone who wore brown lipstick other than Lara and my mother. She always wore brown lipstick, and I thought it was so lovely that I have a memory of me as a child raiding her makeup vanity in search for one. I remember trying it on in the mirror and I was in awe at how splendid it looked. I thought I was oh so cool. I was just like both my mother and Lara. Nowadays it has become my own signature look, and my mother still wears brown lipstick to this very day. So there you go, the origin as to why I adore brown lipstick so much. And with that said, I believe my makeup is now finished. For this look, I decided to wear 2 pairs of small hoop earrings since they're both my favourite and were a big trend in the 90s. Plus, if you are a Tomb Raider fan, then you might remember in the 2013 game she did wear these exact earrings in her double lobes. After removing my everyday jewellery, I'm going to brush and style my own hair. Despite my hair colour not being the same as hers, I doubt I shall find a wig long enough. So mine, though, is not the same shades, it is similar in length, so close enough. Again, this is my own version of her, not an exact copy. I went with the middle part and sectioned off 2 small strands of hair at the front, as she always has these pieces sticking out, especially in the comic version. As for the rest, I put my hair in an English plait and popped on 2 hairbands of similar colour as the ones she wore in game. All that is left to do now is to pop on her attire and the look is finished. And here we have it, my Angel of Darkness look is complete. Once again, this look is not meant to be game accurate, this is simply my own interpretation. I had such fun putting my own spin on this look and would love to do so again. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. How would you rate this look? Oh yes, last but not least, today is a special day, and I'm not saying that because it's Valentine's Day. Today is Lara Croft's birthday. Yes, you heard me right. The 14th of February is her official birthday, and that's why I made this episode, to celebrate another year of her. And we certainly will see more of her this year, because today also marks the release date for the Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3 remaster, which you can fully expect me to be playing until the early hours of the morning. It seems we have reached the end of the episode. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out my Buy Me a Coffee if you wish to further help support the Grave Raider, and follow my Instagram for more. Thank you for joining me today, and ta-ta for now.